The birth certificate bond explained. Introduction to the birth certificate as a financial instrument. The certificate of registration of live birth, by banking definition, is termed a certificated security. The process begins with an application for a live birth certificate, submitted by your parents. In return, they receive a document known as a birth certificate. However, the original application is retained by the company known as the United States. This arrangement establishes the foundation for complex financial activities, as the birth certificate itself plays a crucial role in creating what is referred to as a foreign situs trust account. Despite the appearance of value, this setup generates no actual gain or income, thus exempting it from income tax obligations. The role of the SS5 form and prepaid accounts. When an individual submits Form SS5 to obtain a Social Security number, they inadvertently grant the government access to their prepaid account, an account tied to the issuance of the birth certificate. This arrangement allows the government to act as a signer, effectively enabling them to write checks on this account at their discretion. This prepaid account is also subject to fractional reserve banking, a practice where banks multiply the value of deposits to create additional credit. The government, in this context, operates as a co-business partner with the individual, utilizing this account for various financial activities. Pledging future labor as collateral. The government uses the birth certificate application to pledge the future labor of the individual as collateral for debts owed to international financial institutions, such as the International Monetary Fund, IMF. In exchange, banks extend credit to the government, with the birth certificate serving as the guarantee. At the time of an individual's birth, this credit arrangement is estimated to be worth close to $1 million. This transaction, known as a money of account transaction, does not involve the exchange of physical currency. Instead, it relies on accounting entries to balance debts and credits between the government and financial institutions. Fractional reserve banking and the multiplication of value. The birth certificate, while appearing to be a simple record of birth, is proof of an underlying negotiable instrument, the original application. This application is the true financial asset used in commerce, particularly in borrowing and lending activities. Through fractional reserve banking, the initial value associated with a birth certificate can be exponentially increased. For example, if a birth certificate represents a value of $1 million, banks can lend that same amount multiple times, often up to 9 times, effectively generating $9 million from the original asset. This process can continue indefinitely, amplifying the financial impact of a single birth certificate. Conclusion: understanding the hidden financial system. The birth certificate is more than just a legal document. It is a key component in a sophisticated financial system that leverages individuals' identities and future labor to support government and banking operations. By understanding the mechanisms behind the birth certificate bond, individuals can gain insight into the broader economic framework that influences their financial interactions from birth onward.